Let me just move this thing. Yeah. Alright, lovely people, the time has come for me to haul some books. I bought a lot of books and I'm really excited about that. Thumbnail time, you know, that is something that each booktuber has to do. I'm going to start from the first book, and don't judge me because I haven't read this book yet, obviously, and that's why I had to buy it and read it, and that is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I know that this book is wonderful. I've heard it so many times and I haven't even watched the movie. And the only thing that I do know about this book is that it is about a girl and that the plot happens in Germany during the time of the World War II and that she steals books. So this book is about a book thief. I'm really helpful, I know. I really wanted to buy this book earlier and read it, and I didn't really want to read it on my Kindle. I wanted to have a physical copy and I really loved this cover and I wanted this cover. And this book was published here in Serbia and it had a cover like this. But when I decided to buy it, it was all sold out and now they're making a cover with the movie poster on it and I really hate those kind of covers. When I saw this book in English with the cover that I loved, I just had to buy it and now I'm going to read it. Then I really had to buy, just let me remember the English title, Red Sea Under the Red Sky by Scott Lynch, and this is the second book in the Gentleman's Bastard trilogy. And I've read Lies of Locke Lamore last month and I really loved that book, so I really wanted to continue on with the series, with the trilogy. And it is a fantasy trilogy and I really love the setting. It is like Renaissance Venice and those books are full of thieves and intrigue and lies and stealing and a lot of gold and money. Things like that. So I really wanted to continue on with the series, and if you add pirates to that list that I've just said, I think this one is going to be an amazing book and I'm going to read it as soon as possible. But it is quite a long book, so I need some time to read it. I would really love to do so. Can't wait. I'm cheating on this one because I forgot to show you this book in my last book haul and I bought it last month, so in October, and that is Serafina by Rachel Hartman. And I bought this book during my trip to Romania last month because when I visit some foreign country, the first thing that I really want to check is their bookstores, because if they have some books in English that might be of interest to me, then I have to buy those books. So I bought this one. I tried reading this book last year, but then some other book that I wanted to read more came out. Can't really remember which book was that, and then I stopped. But I really wanted to have this book, and the second part is coming out soon, so that should be really interesting. And this book is about dragons, so that's another fantasy book today. And now I'm going to insert a clip of me unboxing some books. It is early in the morning and I'm just really excited about the books. These books have just arrived, so I'm really excited. And now I'm going to unbox these books for you. So they're from Books Depository and let's try this out. That was a success. I'm really excited about this. And I got a lot of bookmarks, and 4 of them, and they're really cute. So here's the book. This is Ion. These books are about dragons and I really don't know much about them besides that they're about dragons. I'm really going to enjoy that. Second package. I'm not really sure which one to open, and I'm going to try to open this one first. another success. I'm really good at this. Okay, so this is the second book that I see, and that is The Young Elites by Marie Lu. So let me just check. You can see the book without the dust jacket. I was really excited about this book, and I am really excited about this book because it is about some children, some people who have abilities and illness, and those who survived that illness have abilities, and we have the main heroine who has only one eye, so illness took her other eye, and it should be really interesting. And I really love the Legends trilogy, so I think that I will also enjoy this book, and I'm going to read it as soon as possible, believe me. Then the last package, it should be Iona, I think. And here it is, so Iona. I like this. I like when the book does that. Here is the second part of Ion Duology, and I think that I'm going to read this in the following months and really soon, so I'm going to tell you what I think about them then. So just to check if there are some other bookmarks, there is this one, and it is kind of damaged, but never mind that. And then here I have another bookmark, and it is the same as the damaged one, so no, it is not the same. What am I speaking? They're similar, so I have a lot of bookmarks, and that would be it for my unboxing. So I really hope that you enjoyed my first ever unboxing video, because I really enjoyed unboxing these books in front of the camera. And so now I have those books, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to show them to you again. The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and Ion and Iona by Alison Goodman. And I'm really excited about these books. I still have no idea what they're about. I only know that they're about dragons, so there are a lot of dragons in this video. I know that she pretends to be a man in this book, and that she has to do so because only men could be dragon riders or something like that. I have no idea. And then in this book she becomes Iona, so she can be herself again. And it is really, really interesting, and I can't wait to read them, and they look wonderful on my shelf. And they match, which is really important, you know. Then, after that, I went to some kind of book fair here in Serbia, and it is something similar to Book Expo America, I suppose. I'm not sure, really, correct me if I'm wrong. But it is some kind of exhibition of all the books and all the publishers here in Serbia, but also some of the publishers from around the world. Every year I go there and I try to find some books in English. And I did manage to find 2 books that I wanted. And those would be Panic and Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. And I've read the Delirium trilogy and I did enjoy that, so I really wanted to pick up those 2 books. And I know almost nothing about them, and I'm really helpful in this video, I know. But I know that this was Booksplosion book of some month, not really sure which one, and it is about some kids doing some really difficult stuff, dangerous stuff, and that it is some kind of game or competition or something like that. I have no idea, but I'm going to read it and then I'm going to tell you, so that is how we will work here. And the other book is Before I Fall, and I think that this book is about a girl who died or who is going to die, but she gets to live the last day of her life again or something like that, not really sure. And I think that this book should really be interesting, so I'm going to read it and find out. And last but certainly not least, I bought Trial by Fire by Josefina Angelini, and if you don't know, Josefina Angelini also wrote the trilogy about Greek mythology, and I read the first 2 books and they're really great. So Starcrossed trilogy, is it called like that? I'm not really sure. I don't even know what the book is called. But this one is called Trial by Fire, and I've already read it, so you're going to hear more about it in my wrap-up. But it is a really interesting portal fantasy, so our main heroine travels to the world through some kind of portal, and there she finds out there everyone she knows in our world are there, but they're not the same. So everything is different, but it is also somehow similar. There she finds out that her other self is the most powerful witch of all time in that other world, and she has to deal with it. And I'm going to tell you how I felt about this book in my wrap-up. Sneak peek, I did love it. So those would be all the books that I bought during the month of November, and I really hope that you enjoyed my haul, my unboxing and the whole thing and things like that. And if you did enjoy it, thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in some of my next videos.